I opted for a bit of a lighter load today. Is it maybe a lighter load? I don't actually know. I got a little bit less than I feel like I normally do from places like this, you know. I haven't taken a thumbnail. I can't eat that yet. I've been wanting to try the Arby's cheesesteak, Angus cheesesteak thing for a bit. And I know they had like a big one, and I did not realize that the big one, the half-pound Arby's Angus cheesesteak, I didn't realize it was $17. And I just, I don't really like have a problem like spending money on food for these, but like I saw a video of one of the popular food creators doing a side by side of the regular Angus cheesesteak and the half pound Angus cheesesteak. I don't think it's a valid difference. I think this one is $9, the regular one, and compared to like $17 for the other one. I don't think it's a valid difference. I think the sandwich itself is still kind of the same size. It's just a sloppier mess for nearly double the price, and I did not think that was worth it, at least not this time when I'm trying it for the very first time ever. Because what if I don't even like it, you know? So I did not get the super duper big one. And then I just kind of threw some mozzarella sticks in on the side because I love Arby's mozzarella sticks. I only got one order though because I don't know. I didn't want to do too much because usually that's like a whole meal for me is 2 orders of those, and I just didn't want to overdo anything. So it's 2:48 p.m. on the 7th of July. It's hot as dick outside. That's all right. This is why I don't like going to that section of town on a day like today. That took me a long time to get through the traffic to get there. It wasn't far. It's just trafficy, you know. It's much more complicated than running across the street to a McDonald's or a Dunkin' Donuts, if you know what I'm saying. So, I'm gonna get this unraveled, thumbnail it up, and then we ball. I'm not a massive fan. I did not get onions on this, by the way. I wasn't sure. Yeah, you know the deal. I don't love how it looks. I already knew how it looked before I got it. Like, it looks kind of like the sloppy patty from SpongeBob with all that gray shit in it. That's kind of the vibe I get from this. I know it's just like the cheese mixing with the steak, but it just doesn't have the best optics, I suppose, is what I'd say. Not the biggest deal. I mean, you know, I've seen prettier steak sandwich things like Subway. Anyway, it smells good. I did not get the onions because I don't hate onions, but I don't like them in high density or high proportion. I didn't know how they would do it on here. It looks very overdone in the pictures on the app. They're caramelized onions, which might have been better. I just wanted this steak and cheese. I did not feel like going the onion route today. Maybe next time. If there is a next time. We'll see. Of course. Gotta get the Diet Coke going first. Very good. Alright, let's try to get down to business here. It's very sweaty. It's a very messy kind of thing. I hope it's not gonna be too messy to eat, I guess. Okay, it looks good and bad at the same time. Is that weird? I don't know. first impression is that it's it is good. It's definitely not bad at all. I like the bun. The bun kind of stands out. It's a nice sesame bun. I like that. I took those few extra bites. I feel like the flavor of the steak and the cheese is actually kind of subtle. And it's like, maybe now that's why the onions were supposed to be there to add some more flavor. And it kind of tastes like, in the pictures, these look very, very promoted. They're very, very promotional. The pictures are dolled up by a lot compared to most fast food pictures being dolled up. It doesn't taste like it's something where more steak and more cheese would help the flavor be accentuated. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't taste like adding more would be any better. It kind of just tastes like the core flavoring of itself is on the duller side of the spectrum, if that makes sense. Again, not bad at all. It's still enjoyable. Just nothing really spectacular. Like I would not eat, if I eating this first, I would not sit here and be like, wow, let me go get the half-pound version just so it can be messier. I don't think it would bring much to the table. But it is indeed still good. I'm worried about it getting all over the place. To say this a second ago, but like I said, the promotional images doll it up a lot, make it look extra cheesy, steaky, whatever. But the half-pound one, I feel like they make it look like it is a bigger sandwich as a whole, and I feel like this one as well. Even I think they make the half-pound look bigger than this, and I think they make them both look bigger than they really are. In the video that I saw yesterday, I'm glad I watched that video. They really aren't too different of a size, in my opinion. It's literally just what's inside of it, and I think that just leads to a mess where everything is going to just fall off of the sandwich, and you're barely even able to fully enjoy what you're paying a very premium price for. Because this is not a big sandwich, in my opinion. Compared to what I eat, I guess this is not a big. Like, if this is the size of the sandwich that the half-pound one is on, that would be underwhelming, I think, is what I'm saying. I almost just, don't even want to look at it when I eat it. It really doesn't look. All I can see is the SpongeBob patty thing. That's all I can see. I really do like this bun, though. It's hard to get me to like a good bun, there's not a lot of good buns out there. That was good, though. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I tried it. I've been wanting to try it for a bit. It felt like I needed to try the basic version, not the half-pound version. Again, I just don't think the half-pound would have been that much better. I suppose if I really needed to in the future, I wouldn't mind trying it with the onions to see if that spices up the flavor that much more. I'm not opposed to it, but if I'm going over to that Arby's, it's kind of hard for me to find a world where I'm getting anything that isn't just a bunch of mozzarella sticks. Because I do indeed love these mozzarella sticks. If you have not seen my other Arby's videos with these delightful mozzarella sticks, they are like my main comfort food from when I was in college years ago. I'm old now. Like my main, like I was always so excited to go drive to the Arby's after my classes. It was like right on campus. It might as well have been considered on campus where it was, honestly. And I would just get like 12 of these. I would get like 2 larges and some curly fries, and I would just take those home and then be in my happy place alone in my room. They make good sound too, I think. Have no fear. Another can of Diet Coke. Surprise, surprise is here. Here's another natural lighting check for, I just don't want to I want to recreate the natural lighting thing from the other video, the Wendy's video, but I can't just, when the day doesn't cooperate, it doesn't really happen. It's very overcast again outside. It is in the afternoon now as well. The sun is probably like over there. When I did that Wendy's video, the sun was probably over there, so if I were to do like afternoon videos like that, I would have to move my setup to the other room, change the arrangement of the room. It just, yeah. I'll just try to make sure I can always try to get it in a breakfasty kind of, I like that ambience of the daylight. It was nice. I could always try to like do it artificially and like move this ring light like behind me and like light it up, make it angle to the room and light up the room in a way that is as if it was the sun. But that would not work. That was dumb. I don't know why I even said anything. Better arrangement here. It's a bit of a rough combination of these two items because they're both very, very good fresh, and these kind of fall off a cliff a little bit when they're not fresh. They're still okay. They're like higher middle ground right now. I picked them up 40 minutes ago already, damn near, so. But I wanted the steak to be the focus of the video, so I did that first, of course, and I feel like that would have actually gotten worse than these would if I would have waited. I don't want cold steak and cheese. It needs the heat to keep that bit of the dull flavor that was even there alive. I'm a little bit underwhelmed by it, but I'm not like upset about it. It was good enough, right? I like to switch it up and get something new in here anyway. really glad I went with this bit of a lighter load of food today. Although I don't really know if this is like much lighter than, I don't know. It was that's a pretty hefty amount of food compared to, what I normally get, I guess. Not, okay, I just be saying things. On par, I think it's on par relatively. I was actually really, really hungry this morning when I got up. I'm surprised that I, didn't want more than this, though. Overall, good stuff. I probably wouldn't try the steak thing again, honestly, though. It's just not exciting enough. If I really want, some steak and cheese, if that's the itch that I'm feeling, I'll just get the steak and cheese kind of sub from Subway, because that thing, actually is, really, really good. This was just alright. Subway is, 8 or 9 out of 10. This thing's, a 6 or a 6. In fact, this is probably a shorter-ish video, because I kind of did just go through that a little bit. Not as much to talk about. That was fun, though. That was decent. That was good. I enjoyed. I just paused for 6 or 7. I just paused for a few minutes, so I kind of forgot what I've already said or not, but I need to take another look at Arby's menu and see what other stuff there is there. It's the macaroni that I wanted to try too. I thought about getting a thing of some macaroni with this as well, but I'm glad I did not, because I am definitely kind of full. That is another thing off the list. I do have a list of things I still want to do. We still need to do some Chick-fil-A. We still need to do yada 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 yada. But that was a hiccup. Oh god, hiccups are coming. We gotta get out of here. Uh-oh. Alright. It was hot as fuck today, man. I thought we were done with the heat wave and we were gonna have a week of rain, but it was just disgustingly hot outside yet again. I guess it wasn't as bad as last week, but still, my god. Alright. Sayonara.